What's up, guys? It's KingDaddyDMAC, and welcome back to another episode of Miggity ModSauce. That's right. How's everybody doing today? You doing good? Oh man, I've been having the hardest time. This is like the fourth time I've done this intro. Exumavoid, who now of course it's gone. He kept trolling me while I was trying to do my intro. I don't think he realized, but I had to tell him. Anyway, how's everyone doing? I'm having a good time. It's early in the day. I'm super excited. It's been a couple days since the last episode. If you didn't catch the last episode, just so you guys know, so you don't think that I'm being lazy, I've been doing crazy ring shopping. I'm planning to get engaged this weekend. If you didn't catch the last episode, thank you guys, by the way. Last episode I asked about to give suggestions of how to propose, like funny ideas, and it was really cool. I really appreciated that. All you guys, all the likes that you do, all the comments that you do, all the help that you give me. You guys are my best buds, I have to say. But thank you so much. It's been crazy, but it's been occupying my time. It's something that I gotta put before work and before play. So I do apologize. But don't worry, it's almost over. It'll be done soon, and it's exciting. I've never been married before. Of course I'm not getting married, I'm just getting engaged. But it's exciting. I'm not worried about her saying no or anything like that. We've been dating so long, and we've talked about it. But in any case, let's not let that personal stuff get in the way of the video today. We have so much to do today, so much. I have been planning out, like, tons of stuff. I've just been too, like, exhausted by the time I'm done doing all my things to record the last couple days. So it's been tough, but we're getting through. I'm cooking up some iron in the QED. Since we don't have a quarry or anything going yet, it's always good to get all the extra resources we can. Plus it doesn't take power. It's free. With the coal anyway. So pretty cool. There's lots of changes to the pack. Lots and lots of changes to the pack. And unfortunately, they affect us the most. One of the big things, we recently got flight from the Flugel Tiara from Botania. Got significantly nerfed. Before you guys judge, realize that most of Botania it's very balanced mod, and it's meant for playing standalone, not in these crazy mod packs. So don't always hate if things happen, but it makes it hard when you expect to have something. So see those little wings above the food bar? You used to have pretty much infinite flight as long as you had the mana to support it, sort of like RF flight in a jetpack. But now, once those things stop, check it out, should happen, boom, fall down, and then you gotta wait for it to recharge. So I guess it seems like more than 10 seconds to me, but it's supposed to be 10 seconds. So it's kind of a bummer. We may look at alternative ways of flight, just because we're doing more than just Botania, and we really need that creative flight, that forever flight. So we're going to look into that today. However, while that got nerfed, new things that got added to the Flugel Tiara. While you are flying, the default button is control. It should be control, hold on. So if I'm going, control, look at that. Super crazy dash. It's so cool. Now you can only do that every 3 seconds. You can't like infinite spam it. But that's one thing. Then if you hold shift when you run, you can glide. So you can kind of like, hop jump and go through. So, it's still interesting and it's fun. It makes it more challenging. And I want to use the Flugel Tiara. Now, if you hate all that, don't worry. There is an item that you can get that puts the flying back to the way it was. It just costs a little bit more mana. We're not getting that today. We're actually kind of not too close to that. That requires the Gaia Guardian 2. Which we don't have yet, and I don't want to have to stress about yet, because it's tough, and we got other stuff to do. Other things that I've updated. Notice we have new backpacks. Look at this. It blows my mind. This is like, remember the Draconic chest? This mod, it's compact storage. Compact storage, something I've never used before. You can probably tell, because, look at dumb DMAC making all the iron chest stuff that's super expensive. Well, with the compact chest mod, you can make insane large bags like this. It's so good. You can put them inside of each other. Just like that. No problem. No penalty. No nothing. And can I find where my other previous bags were? Like, you look at the comparison of costs, like this was the extra utilities bag, the golden bag of holding, usually my go-to. But I mean, let's just look at the size difference. We already did fortune. We can put that away. That's decent. But for this, all you got to make is this little builder thing. Pressing 3, iron, 2 levers, chest. Many of you may know this if you use this mod before, and most of the other hermits are already using it. I've just, you know, I'm a little behind. I'm on my own schedule. And you can make these insane big things like this. So check this out. All you got to do, you can customize the size of the chest. It tells you once you've crafted that thing that I just showed you, the 2 levers and iron, it's super cheap. You just got to put in the required amount of chests, iron, bars, and clay. Okay? Now, I don't have a ton of resources to be able to show you everything. But anyway, 9 rows. So we have rows. Rows go across, columns to go down. So a standard size chest, you can just pump this up to 24 by 12, which is what the size of these all are. I did all the max size. So that would require 18 chests, a stack of iron, a stack of iron bars. You guys know how to make that. And then 18 clay for the backpack. Then if you want to color it, you can just press on the color. Boom, boom, boom. If you want it as a chest, you do that. Otherwise, click it again and it gives the backpack, build backpack. That is a little bit different. That would require 36 wool and 18 string. But still, 64 and 64. It's nothing. It's so cheap. It's so good. I do love it. And we're able to, we had like 6 or 8 bags. We're able to fit all of our stuff, everything just into that. It's so good. I love it. Highly recommend it. I played a little bit around with the iron backpacks mod, which is pretty cool. This is their largest size one. However, there's a lot of different features. I'm sorry, I'm being so talky, but I'm trying to catch up with the stuff. There's a lot of features such as like you can do different filtering and auto compressing and cool stuff like that. I think it's cool. We're not going to do it yet. We're going to come back to that one. But I did make one, a diamond one. So that's all cool. Next. Something else. You guys have been telling me in the comments. I didn't understand what you guys were telling me. And this is from Ganny's Nether. Okay? Ganny's Nether, I don't know why I looked at it and it looked like Granny's Nether to me. And I was just like, I don't want to play with a mod called Granny's Mod. Of course, it's Ganny's mod. But whatever. It just didn't seem interesting to me at first glance. But it's amazing. It's so OP. OP is good, by the way. Just so you know, nothing's really OP. But anyway, look at this. Remember we were having the problem getting the tiers? Well, you can just take tiers, and there's a lot of other stuff you can do this too. Put it on a piece of obsidian, and it just plants it like cocoa beans. And then it grows, and then you get like more than one from the drop, and then you can do it again and over. And you could definitely set up to do auto harvesting. You should see what like XP is doing right now with that. And Jotato, it's craziness, but we don't have to really stress about as long as we passively are growing that stuff. I don't even know if that word works. Anyway, so cool. That's another thing going on. Let's check out how the Terra Shatter's doing. Remember, we were maybe like a quarter of the way up on SS. Let's see, do I got my magnet? Okay, let's flip our little thing. Are we at SS? Oh man, we're getting really close. I bet you come next week we'll be at SS, and that's the largest size of the Terra Shatter. So pretty cool. I usually like to have it popped out and then I'll hold on to it for the rest of the episode in case we need it. So very good. So these are all the different things. Now, what I want to do today, I want to try and get the extra utility wings, I'm thinking. So we're going to have to do a midnight ritual type of thing. I also want to get set up to do a quarry. Or at least, you know, like all the storage in order to do a quarry. So between these type of chests, pumping into them, that gives us a lot of space, a lot of leeway. We're going to have to deal with the power aspect. I'd like to get more options on smelting and ore duplication and stuff like that. That's going to be important, which this Better Furnaces mod, it does them quickly and it does it cheapish, but there's a lot of other we want to get into, probably Ender Isle and thermal expansion among other things. And we got to increase our storage of kind of mundane items such as this. Now we're going to have to move all these. This is from the storage stores mod. We are going to probably be moving this section here just so that we can increase our power. This will be our kind of power area and maybe also use for all of our furnaces and tech stuff. And then on this wall over here, I'm thinking that we should probably do a whole thing of storage drawers there. So storage drawers in this mod pack, they're kind of like the barrels. Remember the barrels from either Java or Factorization? Real inexpensive. Just wood, the chest, wooden chest, and that, blah, blah, blah. We get a whole bunch of them, stacks, great. It's like kind of the opposite of what barrels are. But, you know, you can just right-click on it, do it. Now, with barrels, you'd left-click once to get a stack, I believe, and then shift. And whereas with this, you get only one. If you shift and click it, you get all the materials. So pretty neat. This mod does have a lot more options, though. Now, I believe on the smaller ones, I think it's 32. Let me see if I can find the mod. Compact storage. No. Storage drawers, excuse me. Storage drawers. All right, so we can hold 32 stacks instead of, I think in the barrels it was 64, but 32, that's not a problem. They've got upgrades that you can do that increase the base value. You can put an auto void thing into it and also statage upgrades. I'm assuming these put out redstone signal too, but I don't know. But the cool part about this is that if you wanted to, see how this says hold 16, but that's times 2. So let's make some of those. So this is the times 1. This holds 32 stacks. Okay, now we can make the times 2 drawers. Bam. And these ones now will hold 2 things. So we can hold there. And then what's another item we can do? And then we can hold there in the 1 block space. Pretty cool. But no. It gets better. We can do the 4. We can do the 4. So we can boom. We can go boom. We can go boom. And then another 4th one. But as you're using up, you know, it's still the same amount of total stack space. It's just split up amongst multiple things. So you can customize it the way you want. There's all the different types of colors or wood. That's cool. Everything is great in the world. And then if you want more space, you can upgrade it. So what are other things in here? Just might as well spotlight the rest of it. So we have then, these kind of look like, you know, like bookcases. You know, like from HermitCraft, where you can just fit more, I don't know, just look nicer for decoration. It does hold a little bit less, though. But again, you can do the upgrades, and you can fit it how you want to fit it. And then they even, and for these side ones, I think they only have the 2s and then the 4s, like that. So you can do the same features, just holds a little bit less, but in a cooler space like that. So you can fit it to work in. Now, the coolest part about these isn't even what we've covered yet. This is just like the basics. The coolest part is the compacting. Bam, let's grab a bunch of those. I guess I only grabbed one. Oh, yeah. Because I need these things. Which ones do I not care about as much? Let's grab some more of... I keep forgetting that you have to shift with it. It's crazy. Okay, so let's grab a bunch of those. Now, the compacting ones, they're super cool. In that, what can we grab that would compact? I guess cobblestone would be one of the better ones to do this with. So if we grab the cobblestone and put the cobblestone in, look at that. It immediately, we put cobblestone into it, but then it gives me the option. Do I want to take out a cobblestone, a compressed cobblestone? So it automatically compresses it. Oh, you can see right there. Awesome. And then you can also put upgrades in it to how fast it goes. Cool. This is my first time. I'm like doing this with you for the first time, and it's not. And I just give him a problem. How do I get out? All right, so we'll figure out how to get it out. Oh, no, there we go. It just didn't have enough for triple. That's what it was. So right there, that's automatically compressing the cobblestone. Cool. I feel really stupid right now. But anyway, so we put them all in, and now, can I get a triple? Yes. And I can, triple. Double compress, because that is the 3rd stage up. But it's only double compressed. Anyway, rambling. So these can be used to really quickly compress things, and we can make cobblestone machines among just being handy, like if we want redstone. And I'm going to stop talking about this mod soon, because I know some of you are like, oh my god, DMAC. But see, it's just handy. So if we want blocks, so we want single, standalones, or whatever, it just makes your storage needs easier, and it does auto kind of crafting. But wait, the mod gets even cooler. I know. Could you even imagine it getting cooler? And apparently, if you want to put it in, I got to actually set it on that single one. So where it starts to get really, really, and this is where it just blows away, I guess, like barrels. It kind of reminds me of like factorization a little bit. But what we can do, and where can I show a good example of this? I guess we'll do it maybe like right here. As long as everything is touching, okay? So that means it's got another drawer or something else from this mod adjacent to it, directly the sides are touching. As long as that happens, let's see if we have any type of, there we go, perfect, nodey nodes and a chest. Let's take the chest. This again, this is just like doing a hopper and pumping it into that. And I'm pretty sure you don't have to set it beforehand, but we'll find out in a second. So let's get all these cobblestones put back. Let's grab some cobblestone and let's grab some, I guess, normal stone. Bam. So put a couple of these in, put a couple of these in, and check it out. It automatically sorts through everything. It sorts all the drawers. It puts the things in their place without having to have wires. How amazing is that? Now, even if you were later on, when I get into AE, we'll likely be doing this, but if you take AE, storage bus, or whatever, and put it directly, or ME, yeah, storage bus, directly on there, it'll recognize the stuff that's in all the barrels. You can even set a filter, if I wanted to right there, set a filter, which we don't have any filters right now, but if I set a filter to say only pull out a particular item, it will know, be smart enough where in the chain to pull out that exact item that you want. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So very cool. So anyway, I'm going to get this all filled up with storage drawers over here so that we have plenty of storage for all of our, once again, mundane stuff. And we should be ready to start pumping things in. All right, it's in place. I got everything moved. I still got a lot of hims and haws to do, a lot for organizing. We got plenty of space though on the bottom and the top. I think we should be able to fit everything in. Then you take the upgrades and we shouldn't have to have more than one barrel for anything. So that's cool. So we can clear out all these now. Awesome, and this leaves us more room to be able to add in more tech type stuff. Cool, and expand our power. So that's pretty cool. I've been kind of debating. I don't know if we're going to get through everything I wanted to today. I have so much planned. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to expand this area out here and kind of figure what I want to do. I'd like to get our power. We need to do more power. We just have that tiny little lava generator, which doesn't really cut it. Doesn't really cut it. I mean, it cut it for what we needed to do up till now. But from this point forward, we're going to need a lot more RF power generation. So I'm going to keep with this lava, this crucible, what a lot of people refer to as the cheaty setup. But it works. It works for now, and once we need more, we'll expand and we'll find better ways. It's hard because a lot of the magic, a lot of the Botania, it's not, you can generate RF, but it's not really intended. You're able to go through the entire game without ever needing power. But we need power, we need power. So we've got this little tiny guy. This one does, I think it's 40 RF a tick. It could be a little bit more, but it's definitely not under 40. So we are going to upgrade to the next level. We're going to use lava generators. This is from extra utilities, so pretty simple. And you just need 8 to do it. And we get an extra furnace, so we'll hold on to that. Let's grab out this guy. Cool. And I suppose we got more nodes than that we made. Remember in the QED we made these a couple episodes back? Yeah, those guys. So we need one of those in the recipe. That's actually the hardest part to get. But now that we got it, it's no biggie. Let's go ahead, let's set these out. And all this is doing is, it's not like a better generator, it's just more kind of, I guess, compact. So we can put it there and it's just multiplying the amount of power this makes by 8. But who wants to set down 8 generators when they can just set down 1? And we can go shwam, getting filled up with that lava. And we can see now it's at power level 320. I can't remember if that's RF a tick or if that's just their internal power. I think it's 320. It makes sense. I'll do the math in a minute. But we also have a lot more power storage, which is good because we don't have anything for our power storage yet. But this should get us by for what I want to do. A lot of the better things that we want to do, we need we need to start getting other types of furnace that can do other alloy metals, that can double stuff, that can make dusts. So why don't we grab out a couple of these first for the Ender IO, which I think I'm doing 2 of each. So these require these capacitor banks. That's just one of Ender IO's little made up thingies. Let's throw those in there, and that's going to make the machine chassis, which is their main like center block of the machines. So it looks just like the machine block. Now we got to decide what type of machines we want to make with it. We're going to make sag mills, so 2 sag mills, and this is going to be like the pulverizer, like the macerator. You guys know, we've done this so many times, but for those of you who are new, and then this one is their furnace, the alloy smelter. Sweet. So we got the Ender IO stuff. This runs off of RF. So why don't we set these in for the time being? Let's see, we'll go maybe sag mill, alloy smelter. Now these guys are pretty cool. You can do different types of modes with them. You can do the configuration. I really like how Ender IO actually has this visual configuration that you can scroll around and tell it then to push, to pull, or to both push and pull. One of the only machines that have that option in the actual block or actually disable. So if we just have any type of power generation up next to it, it will give it power. Or we're using right now the extra utilities piping and transfer energy node to be able to push power around. So, and we only have 1 generator, so it makes it pretty simple. Let's grab some of the transfer pipes. And we're gonna need, again, the actual upgraded power storage soon. We don't have that yet. And we'll get to it. We just don't need it yet. So let's not stress it. Let's get through what we can for today. We're gonna add in more machines, so I'm not sure how I want to do the wiring. A lot of this has to be removed, worked around, and so forth, but just for it to get working, let's do that. And we can see now we've got it searching for the connections. It's gonna be slow, but it's good enough. And we should start to see, yes, RF power going into there. This is the upgrade slot where if we wanted to make it go faster and store more power, we can, once we actually decide how we want to use it. Let's get the rest of these hooked up. So now they all have power. All of them should. And it's slow because we got a lot of furnaces and just the 1 generator. But it seems like for the most part it's keeping up decently. Yeah, it's not doing bad. It's not doing bad. The other thing this higher level generator does, if I didn't mention, the cycles at which how quickly it burns through the lava, it's faster, but of course because it's doing more power. So it's better. It's better every way around. All right, so we've got our thermal expansion. Why do I want to do that? Because I want to look at also other lava types of generators. Dynamo. There we go. I pronounce it Dynamo, but it's Dynamo. Whatever. I'm a phonetic speller. We need to make Invar. So to make Invar, we could have already done it. You can make the Invar blend. We could have used our little grinder thing, but otherwise our furnaces don't grind down to make it with this recipe to get Invar. It's just a special type of alloy metal that's required. Mostly in thermal expansion, is created by thermal expansion. But now we're able to do other recipes. But most importantly, we're able to smelt down. So we need pulverized ferrous, we need iron. We should have all these things. Ferrous and do we have any unprocessed iron? And iron. Cool. So let's start to get some of, I don't have any chests set up. This is meant to be able to push into a chest. But, oh, we could also do nickel. Is there straight nickel ore? Whatever, we'll use the ferrous. Normally you want to save the ferrous because that's what's used to get shiny metal. Later on in the game, we don't need too much of it, but that will probably be good. Now this is going to duplicate the ore. We should see out 2. Bam, right there. And then you also have a better... Where does it have the recipe thing? Is it here? You also have a chance of getting, not with every metal, but many metals give you a chance of a 3rd bonus type of metal. So that's another useful thing that these types of furnaces don't. We'll take a look at it, and I knew there was a reason that I made 2 of these. So we'll see what else we get. Anyway, that's smelting up. I also have set up for crafting, if we want to do it, the actual thermal expansion machines. I like to use both. I like to have the option for both. Sometimes there's one way that's a little better. These are the same as the machine chassis from the other thing, but this one uses machine frames. That's their thing, you know, 2 peas in the same pod. So we just made the pulverizer that's like the sag mill that does the ore doubling and puts it into dust. And then this is the redstone furnace. These are all basic machines. Eventually we'll want to upgrade them, but again, for today, I think that seems like it's good enough. So let's go ahead, set that down there, set that down there. For this one, you can do all of your different types of settings. We're going to turn that off. We're going to turn that off so it doesn't connect with anywhere else. You can do the redstone controls, and then augments is where the upgrades fit. Usually the higher level machines just mean there's more augment slots, and then also that it holds more power. So let's get power going into those guys as well. We should see momentarily, unless they don't connect. Yep, there we go. Bam, getting that RF. Sweet. And look at that. See, we got a bonus ferrous metal from doing that, plus a bonus cobblestone, the best part. And the ferrous doesn't seem like it's doing any doublings. It might. The amount of the rarity of it differs, and these furnaces do not. However, those are quicker now. So we'll see. This gives us choices. Choices in modded are good. That's why I like modded. And look at this. We already got more gas tiers. And we finally are getting our bonus ones that we can start to put back into our bag. Sweet. All right, so we've got some tech going. This is going to help me to start progressing more in tech. A lot of you wanted to see me get into more tech, and of course, tech is, in my opinion, as you reach endgame, the only way to go, the best way to go. That's still a matter of opinion. So that's my tech for today. I think we're going to hold off on starting to do the core till next episode, and progressing more in the tech till next episode. Other things that I'd like to do, like to get into. I want to start getting heart canisters, get more hearts on my player. And I've been holding off to do this just because it is a little pricey. It costs diamonds, and I didn't want to use up the diamonds until I knew if I was doing the quarry today or not. I'm thinking not. So let's go ahead, let's grab all that. Let's get our little crafty guy, assembly halo. Whenever I don't use this thing, people are like, why don't you use the assembly table? Don't you know there's an assembly table? Don't you know? Portable craft table. It's the best. All right, so we got our jeweled apples, 4 of them. Mind you, this is costing me 16 diamonds to do. It's not the most expensive thing. Diamonds are nothing in modded, but early game modded, there's something. So we got those going. Jeweled apples. We have necrotic bones we got from killing withers. We have the miniature red hearts that we got from... I don't even know what drops them now. If it's only like boss mobs, or if... I think you can get them on occasion from other maybe like semi-boss mods. And then we had the empty heart canisters, can be done with bone and tin that way, or just aluminum from Tinkers, or I guess Exilo has it too. Anyway, heart canisters. What these are going to do, permanent health increase. Isn't that amazing? So now we have 4 extra hearts that we can add. So you go into this little menu right there, and you can't shift it in, but you can set it in. Bam. And we should start to see slowly our hearts, look at that, increase. Which is important, very important, and going to be very important because we're going to try and do a little boss fight today. Next thing that I wanted to try, so that does heart canisters. We did all that stuff. Our Botania extra today, something really cool, newly added. We're going to make another Terra Blade. Okay, yes, the Terraria sword. Vasky, the mod author, big fan. There's a new sword. This sword requires a Terra Blade. It's meant to be equal in power, I suppose, but a little different. It's not like the next level up sword, but it's cool. The Star Caller. So that is +7, that is +7. Maybe this is better in another way, but from how I understand it, it's not. Same durability, pretty much just another version. So that's going to require the Ender Air bottles. That's just from filling up bottles of right-clicking bottles. In the end, the Dragonstone and the Elementium, which we got from our little portal, but now we have another cool sword. Sweet. And who knows, maybe in different circumstances, one is better than the other. Green and pink, just like everything in Botania. This one actually is a little bit harder to get, though. So I would assume there's some type of benefit, because you need to do the portal to the Alphine before you can do it. So, the Terrorblade, that shot out the super cool thingamabobbers, mana bursts. By the way, I did not know that these actually were like active mana bursts. That's backtracking, I'll show you in a minute. So that shoots that out, and it's projectile to hit. Does damage to mobs. This one, let's see what it does. Random chance. Do it. Do it. Does it actually have to be on them? Oh, did that actually break blocks? No, it just does the sound. But isn't that cool? It's meant to be an asteroid, or like comets, or like star calling things. It's another sword from Terraria, apparently. I don't know, I don't play Terraria, but that's pretty cool. It doesn't seem like it's as common of a hit, and I don't know if it does more damage. You guys will have to let me know. But it's, ooh, that, oh, so it actually goes based on more like where you're aiming. Can I hit the creeper from here? It seems like it, oh, that's kind of cool. So very cool. I was watching the gyms use this in his stream. Oh, great, great, go away, go away, go away. I love how Endermen do not teleport when you use this. Come on, though. I wish there were boosts on the sword. Wish there was even the option for boosts. Maybe there is. I don't know. Anyway, so very cool. Another cool option. I don't think it works underground. I saw that the gyms tried it, and it didn't seem like it was working. Maybe it was working. It was hitting the surface. But for like an underground wither fight, which is what he was doing, it didn't work. Didn't work. By the way, so we learned how to do these chests today, these compact chests. This is what my gift was given in. You can even do the cute little 1x1. And I bet it's super cheap. So sweet, we got a new sword. We got all stuff done today already. So let me see how much time we have left in the video and how much hustle, bustle I have to do so that we can get other options for flight. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I thought that was like 10 minutes. It's already time. I went through all the footage. I was going to try and cut some stuff out. I can't. I hate when I do this. I say we're going to do something today and then I don't do it. Oh my goodness. So I think I'm going to keep on recording. We'll start off for next episode for you guys. Going to get that flight. Going to get the extra utility stuff. So we're going to have to do Midnight Ritual. We're going to have to do another Wither. We're going to have a lot of things to do. So much. Playing catch up. I just, in my mind, the series never, like those days, last 2 days, taken off. Like in my mind, those still happen. I'm trying to play catch up to that. But in any case, I think what we did was real important in progress. For the series, it's cool. That's a new sword. It's awesome looking. Oh, I love it. Terra Shatter? No, that's not Terra Shatter. Terrorblade and Star Caller. And I just enchanted it. I wanted, people debate. This actually would have been better having Smite on that one and do a little better against like Withered and stuff. And then this one be Sharpness, but whatevs. We got Looting 3. It's our first Looting 3 sword, which is amazing. We did need that. It's so cool. I've been thinking about other cool things for this sword, like things it could do. I'm realizing, you see how it does that to the blocks? Look at when it does it over here. I bet you that causes block updates. Imagine like the I don't know if it's intentional, but imagine like the possible unintentional things you can do to like from a distance create block updates to do things. I don't know. It's amazing. It's cool. I love this. I love Botania. I love ModSauce. I love HermitCraft. I love you guys. Hope you love me too. Thank you for all the great comments. I meant today to touch on some of the comments, suggestions that you guys gave last time. We don't have enough time for like a lot of them, but I just want to say one hilarious one. It got me dying laughing. Like, it was hilarious. It's very simple. It's probably, who knows, could have been 5-year-old that said it or 30-year-old. Who knows? They said, you should propose to your girlfriend on a boat. Okay. You know why? Because if she says no, you can push her off. It just had me rolling. It's so funny. It's so funny. But there's a lot of good ones there too, guys. I'll let you know what I do. We should hopefully have at least one more episode before I leave. for the weekend. It's only I'm recording Wednesday, so this will be Thursday. So the next episode will probably be Saturday. Yes, I'm gonna try and really start to hustle and see if we can get to more than every other day when on my normal schedule. But anyway, we're rambling. The time, we're already past. Thank you guys for watching. Help me out in the comments. Help me out with any tips or tricks on stuff that we did today, or just future suggestions, other things with Botania, with tech stuff you want to see, whatever, or just say hi. I love those comments. They matter to me. I do read them. I do read the comments. I see them, and I care about them. So help me out and leave one, or just say hi. Hit that thumbs up. Help me out with that too. It helps support my channel. It shows that you enjoy the content that we're making. That's right. It helps, and I like it. So help me to help you to help me back. To help you back. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm in a great mood right now. Great mood. I'm going to start recording next episode right now. Thanks for watching, and peace out.